Hey everyone, Sagittarius998 Adam. I'm recording the daily for today, the 6th of April, and I heard it's pretty easy, which is good because the new movement doesn't make things very easy, and that there's one repeat, so let's jump into this. Yeah, here's the repeat. It's the third time I've had this place. Let's do this. It's in Indian Punjab. Unfortunately, no idea where. I don't remember. It's in the mountains of Indian Punjab. I just know that. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I can get any clues out of this. Because I don't remember if there were or not. I think the only clue that was visible was just, it said Punjab somewhere. So, for some reason it's also really hard to move here. Not sure why. I mean, it's always hard to move, but it's really hard to move. And I noticed in Japan, I played a couple Japan challenges today because Rito was playing them on his stream, and the movement in Japan, okay, sure. The movement in Japan is really, really bad. Like, a lot of times you're on a main road, and it just sends you off to the side. Not that it's jumping around. It's forcing you to go on these side streets that often don't lead anywhere because there's no, like here sometimes you have the one arrow here and one arrow here. Sure, it takes you in one direction, but you can click, on the second arrow, and then it takes you still on the main road. But in Japan, you often don't have that. You just have, there you go, it goes on the side street, and you're done. So, Japan seems to be the worst in terms of movement, but hopefully they are saying that they're, we're done in this direction, that they're trying to alleviate the movement problem, so that's good. At least it's not permanent, hopefully. Yeah, it is Punjab. So that's good news. Now I guess just wait until it actually happens. Like yesterday, I was the only participant in the daily. Like that never. There were times at the beginning of the daily when you would have 2 or 3 people. You'd never have just one participant in the daily. Yeah, now the movement has pretty much collapsed the sub when it comes to 2-level challenges, which is unfortunate. No, actually it's Pakistan, not India. Our beautiful Pakistan. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate because oh, here we go. Kashmir Point. It's in Pakistan apparently. Punjab. This is my problem. I don't know where Pakistani Punjab really is. I mean, it borders the Indian one. This is my problem. I don't see the mountains unless even up here. Look, like the mountains in the Indian part are here. Maybe it's somewhere here. Kashmir Point. That's the problem is that's Jammu and Kashmir. I mean, I guess it's on the border, right? But why would it be Marie? I don't see that anywhere. It's a little confusing simply because the mountains are not located where the it is definitely Pakistan because of the flag. So look, this is what I would think of when I think Punjab in Pakistan. Here we have mountains and we have something happening with Kashmir. So if I don't see Marie here, Gonna guess down in here. Yes, 4725. There it is. There was Marie. Okay. Thought you had the chairlift. Yeah. Fortunately, I just didn't remember. So Punjab in Pakistan extends much further than in, well, much further off of India than I would have thought. Yeah, I guess I enjoyed it. Okay. Brazil. Looks like southern Brazil because of those trees. And, well, slow movement, of course. I definitely don't enjoy the two challenges as much as I did before. Like, you know, I'm not so super excited about playing each of them, but I still do play them. I think it's still worthwhile overall. I still enjoy playing Geoguessr in general. It's just the threes I feel like are a little bit more enjoyable than the twos right now. Here's a big sign. Fim da terceira faixa, 100 meters. Well, I don't know what that was, but we drove 100 meters and there wasn't anything there, so there's also nothing here in this direction, which does not signal, it's not a good sign, considering the fact of we're moving, well, at this speed, which is not very good. I mean, it's one frame at a time, but it's still really choppy one frame at a time versus one frame. You know, I don't know. It's pretty slow. Sometimes, I don't know, it varies here. Same thing, you know, technically I have 95 megabytes download, but it really differs. I feel like, honestly, at my house it's 25, and it feels a lot faster sometimes when I'm playing Geoguessr at my house than here, you know. So I don't know exactly what, you know, some people I've gotten it up to like 250 here at you know, at the dorms, but I don't know. Obedeça a sinalização. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. That I've always, I don't know. The 95 download here just doesn't feel that much faster, if at all, than the 25 I get at home. So it's much less consistent too. And that might be just with the Ethernet cable. I sometimes have to shake it a little bit. Sometimes it disconnects. Okay, inicio da terceira faixa at 300 meters. So whatever the terceira faixa is, we've gone from the beginning to the end and there was nothing. So no clue what that is. Something here on the side, kilometer 569. We're going north. I don't like this very much. So there's another sign. Doesn't look too promising, but you never know. I think that's a Fazenda sign, honestly. Actually, no. I mean, that one might be Rodovia Federal Dominio. Okay, that's not helpful. I thought this would be a sign, but it's a house. Move, please. All right, thank you. Is there a phone number? No. Flor do Caribe. Well, actually, I don't know. Caribe would make me think of northern Brazil, even though, well, it's not on the Caribbean, but it's close to the Caribbean. I think that might be a pretty flimsy clue, simply because the vegetation doesn't support that. And, I mean, it's not on the Caribbean, so, you know, even a place there that's 1,000 miles or kilometers away from the Caribbean and not in the same country that borders the Caribbean, you know, you might as well be in somewhere in the south. No, actually it is. It's Maranhão. It's the BR-222. The number north-south, which means we're in the north somewhere. We're going north-south. Okay, interesting, because maybe here. That doesn't seem all that right, but it's... Well, look, 4 seconds. I gotta stay with it. 223 kilometers away. So they must number from the east, because it was an eastbound route. Yeah, whatever. I'm not winning today. That was kind of certain after the first one. It's a blurry camera in New Zealand. I don't know why. I mean, I was still going to play this, but I don't see how, so far, this is an easy daily by any stretch. I mean, yeah, I know there was a repeat, but... You know, getting Pakistani photos here, followed by rural Maranhão, and then blurry camera in New Zealand. This might be Australia, but it looks like North Island, New Zealand. It's just, it's not what I would consider to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. I guess I had different hopes coming into this than I do now, but ultimately, whatever. It is what it is. I'm still going to complete it. Not only because I'm recording this, but because I would still do it. Although, probably, honestly, if I wasn't recording this, I would probably stop now and then come back later, because I don't have that much... Not that much in the mood to you know, go through blurry cameras. We should technically be going the other direction because we're driving on the left, so we're traveling out this way, so we should be coming from where the car is going, which is south. But let me try this for a little bit longer, maybe until about 2:30. I'm not going to get anything from this direction. Let's try the other one. Yeah, that's why I didn't go up here, because it was uphill. Still uphill, I think it... Well, look, if it is uphill, maybe there'll be something at the top of the hill. Maybe there'll be something at the top. Yeah, those markers definitely look like New Zealand, and the landscape looks like New Zealand, so it's not that often that you can still get bad cameras in New Zealand, especially ones that aren't just individual frames. Individual frames are pretty common, not super common, but they happen. But I don't remember the last time I've actually been on a bad camera in New Zealand where you can't easily escape it. I don't know. 2 minutes, a little bit over, more like 2.5 minutes. Bridge over creek. Technically there's some info, but it's too blurry to read because Google took terrible cameras out here. Something Creek. Yeah, very helpful. Look like Mining Creek, although I don't know much mining. Australia has a lot of mining, not necessarily New Zealand. Well, what's this? It's a few trailers, it is. It's a few trailers. And what? And a sign that would be really... Oh, well, it's on the other side, that's why. I also can't read it on this side because of the glare. Here we go. This will be helpful, for sure. Tamworth, so no, it's Australia. Tamworth, which is an NSW. There it is, Tamworth, and Walcha. So we're on the Noendock Road. Gloucester and Brockdale. Wingham Teree. Well, Gloucester. Gloucester is where? Noendock, that's the road. What's Noendock Road? That's Noendock, but not Noendock Road. Maybe this is called Noendock Road somewhere? Otherwise, I mean, is the Noendock Road not in Noendock? There it is, Noendock Road. Yeah, it was just one frame. Wingham Terry to the east. I'm gonna have to say that that's that, which means I crossed over the creek northbound. I don't like that answer, but I have to go with it because time is done. Nope, 37 kilometers away. I was actually on Brackendale Road, which became Noendock Road for whatever reason for a really short period of time. Because that's Noendock Road, but that's not Noendock Road for reasons that I can't explain. No, it was a bad camera. And also the signage was really weird. Grupo Escolar Fernandez something. Belo Horizonte is this way, which is west. So is Divinopolis, which is here. And so is Pedra. I don't know where that place is. Pedra do Indaya. Pedra do Indaya. So we're probably in Formiga. I wonder if that means ant in Portuguese. No, it doesn't. That's Formiga, isn't it? In Spain. Whatever. I don't know. Let's move on. That could be helpful. Monte. Is that a city? Monte. No, I don't see it. Which doesn't mean it isn't, but I don't see it. Okay. Okay, that would be good. No, I cannot see it. Nice facility, a nice town in general. I'm pretty impressed with this. Minas Gerais doesn't often look that nice. It depends where, but this is a really nice town from what I see of it so far. I'm sure there's a less nice part of it somewhere, but for Brazilian standards, this is really, really good. Okay, how about this? Here, what was the start? There was a church, and there was a Grupo Escolar. Bernardes, or something like that. So it doesn't appear to be in Formiga. Lagoa da Prata. Igreja is here. Nope, doesn't look like it either. Pedra do Indaya, it could be Bom Despacho. There's the church. Nope. Campobello. There's a real weird way of going around this because I could easily find something else, you know. But let's go towards Belo Horizonte, considering that's going to lead us out of town. Okay. I don't really see anything right now that would be helpful. A minute 30 still left. I know the general area I'm in, I just can't figure out where. What if I'm between... There's a freeway, maybe. Although, knowing the way Geoguessr currently works, excuse me, even if it is a freeway, won't be able to get on it. I think that's a train. I'm gonna give it up to the top of this hill. If not, I'm gonna look for Mont, which I saw at the beginning. Oh, there's a sign. There's a sign. Centro. Lagoa da Prata, bom despacho. Okay. So we got this. We got Divinopolis. San Antonio del Monte. How about that, maybe? And then we go to the BR-262 that way. The bom despacho. Lagoa da Prata. We must be here. Where's the church? Where's the church? I don't see a church. It's not possible. It's there. It is. Brazil is the town center has to have a church. Okay, well, we are north. Well, here. Look, it's a world challenge. Yeah, 3.1 meters is more than enough for that. This looks like Canada. Let's get on the other side if I can, even though I can only move one frame. The fact that the mouse goes in weird directions, although it appears to not do so anymore. Although it did earlier when I was in Japan. There it is. Oh yeah, and now it disappears. It's Montana, by the way, not Canada. Superior, Montana, I believe, because the other thing was saying Superior. Montana Valley Bookstore, or it's in Canada and it's the Montana Valley. I don't subscribe to that theory. So let's go back to the start. Oh, actually, we're kind of just there. I want to see that green sign. It's mile marker 76, which would honestly be enough already for me to figure out, because I know I'm on the I-90, but let's make this even easier. Montana secondary route, because it's an arrowhead. The Montana Petty Creek Road, exit 77, Montana 507. There's only one road this could be, which is the 9070 Petty Creek Road, which is not even numbered on here. Look, that's a mile, and I'm not by 75. I think this curves slightly that way. And then right going east. No, what if maybe I'm here? Sure. Why not? 5,000 points. 24,105 is not going to win, but it is going to be second. And it might stay in second because of how few people are actually competing, because of the slow movements. So overall, yeah, it wasn't too hard of a challenge, I guess. The first 3 rounds were not great, but after that, nice finish. I liked the Minas Gerais one. I liked Montana too. Almost fooled me for a second, thinking it's BC. I mean, it's the same mountain range, you know, as this, which makes sense. And yeah, it was a pretty good daily all in all, I think. And yeah, until next time, see you.